What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with a quick video regarding the Crystal Rabbit quest. This is, of course, back. Now, this is something you definitely need to be running every single day. This is just a daily event. It's going to be here for the next week, and if you guys didn't know, the main reason this is, excuse me, I get one take of this. The main reason this is super important is because, well, frankly put, the Crystal Rabbit quest itself drops a bunch of items that you absolutely need to max out the weapons in the game. If you didn't know, upgrading weapons is pretty much the cornerstone of the game right now. You really have to have all your weapons maxed out. You have to be able to do recrafting. Like, obviously you craft a weapon, but you really want to go back in and get maximum stats. If you don't know what that means and all that, I do have videos on the channel discussing weapon upgrades and everything you need to know regarding that. But do know that this is a daily event running for the next week that is going to drop not only the bellows and hammers that you desperately need. Case in point right here. I only got bellows today. I didn't get any hammers. I could swear hammers do drop. But bellows are something that will come in handy. But basically, these things are here so that you can basically like recraft your weapon, more or less upgrade your weapon so that it's got maximum stats. I can probably show you a little bit of that, but it also gives you moonbow gems, and moonbow gems are probably the most important part of this, because if you go into crafting, let's go to the blacksmith, go to crafting for a moment. Okay, let's just go to craft a weapon. If I'm just going to say craft this one, let's say I'm missing the sunlight gem. Where do I get that? Well, those moonbow gems are how you acquire that. If I go back out here to the shop, and I go down to special exchange, and I go to materials exchange, then all of those special materials are right here, and you would trade your moonbow gems for whatever materials you need. Usually it's a one-to-one trade, but you know, there are exceptions to every rule. But neither here nor there. This is where you exchange those to get some of these rarer items that you may have missed in a previous event. So that's why those gems are so important. Now, as far as rehammering an item, as soon as you craft a weapon or a anything really, you're going to get some stats, and you really want to pay close attention to those stats. There's two different stats to look at here. There's status and attributes. Status is basically going to be more or less like the overall how good a weapon is defensively or offensively. It's just a raw number. If I go here into status, let's just grab any old thing here. Demon Chopper. Okay, so physical attack is currently 346. If I go to rehammer, I can have a max of 350. Now 346 is really close, and for me it's not worth doing, but for some weapons it is actually worth achieving the maximum stats. So in this case I would basically craft or rehammer this until I get the full 350. That is a thing. Now, attributes are very similar, but basically, let's grab hers. And right now, if I click rehammer, it'll tell me I've got critical 15, strength 10, critical 15, and dex 30. Now, really, I'd rather have like strength 30 than strength 10, but I've got 3 stats in here, and 3 stats is fairly difficult to come by. Though they are not the best stats, they could be slightly better. If I wanted to rehammer this, I could go for that. Now, it says over here what you can get. You can get up to 3 attributes that are over here. Strength 30, Strength 10, Agility 30, Dex 30, and Critical 15. If you'll notice, most weapons already have a Critical 15 up here. So getting a second Critical 15 obviously is very good. Getting a Strength or Magic stat, depending upon, you know, what item you're using, is very good. And then you'd want either like agility or dex or something like that in a perfect world. Most of the time, if I'm honest, you're going to just settle on 2 attributes, but there are the rare situation where you're going to want to go all in and fight for those final attributes. But a lot of it comes down, it is 100% RNG. And that's another reason why I say this is going to be absolutely critical to run every single day, because there are going to be some of those persistent items that are simply not going to want to give you the stats that you desire. But that's why Crystal Rabbit Quest is so important. That's why I've been looking forward to this. Let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below, but that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward. Run this on the daily, make it part of your dailies for the next week, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.